Hopefully they're still alive in there, but we'll know in a few moments. Well, they are doing just fine. Hey folks, welcome back to the Northwind Homestead, this episode of Druid's Bees. This is the first time in 2026 that we are going to crack open these hives for our midwinter inspection. It is January 31st, and so it seemed like a nice warm day. We're sitting about 35 degrees right now, and so just a good time to take a quick peek. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to work backwards. We're going to start in 3, 2, and then 1. I think that 3 is the one that's hurting the most. Going into the winter, they were the ones that kind of had the least population, and so hopefully they're still alive in there, but we'll know in a few moments.
Should stay.
Yeah. Duct tape is cheap. So that was 2 inches of foam board on the top. A little piece of Reflectix just to keep the foam from freezing. I was afraid, the condensation foam might freeze onto that. It'd be a lot easier to peel off Reflectix. All right. Let's look at hive number 3. So these are Hive IQs. And then underneath we have 6 inches of insulation. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Well, they are doing just fine. So these are the guys I was really worried about this year.
Look at them.
And they are just doing fine under there. It looks like they've got a lot of sugar still. Just gonna pour a little bit more sugar in there for them. I don't think they're even going to need it. Looks like they've got tons left. So that is a really, really good sign. Like I said, this was my weak hive. And so, you can feel that warmth in there. You can feel how warm that is. That is really cool.
Holy cow.
So I don't want to let out too much of their heat, so we're going to button them right back up. That is all I wanted to see was
That's good.
happy and alive bees.
And that's the weak hive.
This was my weak hive.
So we're good on the other ones.
But they may be eating all their sugar. So
Oh, right.
we gotta get in there anyway and look. Yeah, I'm super happy with these Hive IQs. I love how there's no overhang on the sides of the hive. And so we could just push all three of them right next to each other. And being inside this foam box, they are going to be able to share some of that heat collectively. And so really, really happy with how this turned out so far. Uh-oh, this one is not looking as good as the other one.
Oh, wow.
So they have not eaten through this one.
Uh-oh.
They barely even touched it. So the jury's out on these guys. Well, it is what it is.
I mean, if there's a small group in there, just yeah.
If they're alive, they're alive. If they are not, they are not. My goal was I really wanted 2 hives coming into the spring, and so losing one isn't terrible. But yeah, it's interesting. They haven't even touched it yet. Yeah, in the future, I'll probably get the brood minders and whatnot to try and find out the temperature inside these guys, but all that comes with an expense, and so this year there's oops. Oh my gosh. This was my strongest hive going into the winter, so fingers crossed to see how these girls are doing. Oh wow, they haven't come up in here yet either.
Maybe they just don't need it.
Yeah, and that could totally be. These guys could just be doing fine in here. Like I said, there's a lot of activity out of this hive all through the whole winter.
They're in there.
It's super warm. So I can hear them buzzing in there too. Not super worried about this hive, but that kind of makes me think that maybe hive 2 is actually doing okay in there. They might have had enough stores put away where they just don't need to come up into the honey, and that's totally all right with me. Just means I'll keep an eye on hive 3, and we'll go and see maybe in a couple of weeks or 2, we'll double check on them, because they obviously don't have enough supplies inside, and that's why they're getting up into that honey.
Sugar.
Or getting up into the sugar. Yeah, thanks, son. So yeah, there it is, our first hive inspection. Simple as that. We're not going to mess with them too much. Get them back. I'm going to get them covered here. Duct tape them all back closed, and then next day if we get a 40, 50 degree day, we'll come back into them again and kind of check and see how they're doing. Cool. Thanks for stopping by the Northwind Homestead for this episode of the Druid's Bees. Be well.